I think that our legacies and what people are going to remember about us is the contributions off the ice.
Sarah Nurse recently made international headlines after she became the first Black woman to win gold at the Winter Olympics in hockey. Nurse has dedicated most of her time off the ice trying to make sports more inclusive, especially for women in the hockey community.
Yeah, I think it's funny because, while we're in it, like that's not something we're consciously thinking about. And I know for my teammates and I, being able to inspire and really invigorate the next generation is something that is so important because the women who came before us, like Jana Hefford and Cassie Campbell, they did that for us in their own way. And so the fact that we are able to be that for them is pretty special. And I mean, for us, that's really all we've ever wanted to do.
Sarah is part of the Professional Women's Hockey Association that is pushing for a single viable professional women's hockey league throughout North America. Her demeanor on and off the ice has been an inspiration for women across the country, leading to yet another accolade to put on her already impressive resume.
I think it's funny, like when I see myself on a box of Cheerios, I don't picture it as myself. I think back to when I was like 5 or 6 years old and thinking about myself going into a grocery store and seeing a women's hockey player on a cereal box. And I can't even imagine how ecstatic I would have been. And so I think that just for representation for women's hockey, women's sport in general, it's huge. It's huge. And so I'm so honored that I was able to be a part of that box.
Nurse won silver at the Olympics in 2018 with Team Canada. But since she was a kid, she dreamt of bringing home gold for her country. This year in Beijing, she racked up 13 assists, including one on the game-winning goal for Team Canada.
Sarah, how soon after winning the Olympic gold medal did you switch your social media profile? Because it seemed pretty quick.
Oh, pretty quickly. It was something we actually talked about. We were sitting around as a team and we sat there together and we're like, oh my gosh, guys, we get to change our Instagram bios now. So it was pretty quickly after.
A very special moment at the Games. Teammate Brianne Jenner putting the medal around Sarah's neck.
But I just remember her looking at me and then putting the medal around my neck and just her saying to me, like, you've earned this. I'm so proud of you. And I think that was a special moment that I'll definitely cherish forever.
Nurse and some of her teammates will be having a rematch against the USA, who they beat in the gold medal match on March 12th, as the PWHPA's Dream Gap Tour will resume with a game against Canada and the US in Pittsburgh. For City News, I'm Lindsay Dunn.